What's up? It's your girl Gabrielle Hollowell, and today on our network we have a new show. Woo! It's called Get Your Mind Right. It will be hosted by myself, and today we have our lovely guest with us. Introduce yourself.
It's Breezy B, guys. Hey.
Otherwise known as my sister.
Yes.
So she's going to be with me today on my live, and we're going to be talking about physical health, as you can see right there. Yeah, so let's just get right to it. So basically, I know, this is really bad. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so basically, today we're going to be talking about physical health and simple tips and tricks and ways that you can better yourself and your overall health and wellness. So yeah, let's get to it. So let's start with focus on your strengths, focus on solving problems, focus on the future instead of reviewing fails in the past. What do you think about that, Bree?
Staying optimistic, thinking more like the glass is half full. That is definitely hard for me some days. It's funny that I'm on this episode because I actually struggle with that a lot, like trying to find the balance,
Yeah, for sure. It definitely is really hard to find that, like, routine, getting yourself together. Yeah, that motivation, having that right mindset kind of thing. Like, some days you're just like, I don't want to get up.
Exactly.
I don't want to do it. Not today.
Those days, actually.
It's okay. We all have those days. It's totally fine. But that's what we're here to talk about. So, now when it comes to caring for yourself, and I do have my handy dandy journal with me, it's about living healthy, have basically healthy food, rest, managing stress. So it's like when it comes to living healthy, it doesn't have to be something that's over the top, super, crazy. You don't have to go to the gym every single day. It could be as simple as going on a walk, changing the fact that you drink juice into a water bottle a day, stuff like that. What do you think about that, Brooke?
I feel like you called me out, but it's okay.
I'm not calling you out, no, but she doesn't.
Okay.
This one doesn't like to drink water.
Only because we're sisters, she can call me out on it.
But I wasn't even trying to call you out. It was just an example.
Because they always tell me how I need to drink water and bring a water bottle and replace juice with water, but it's fine. You know what?
Honestly, I promise you that wasn't a dig. Because honestly, that's going to be another topic. This weird thing with flavored water. I don't understand.
I don't like flavor.
I don't know why. Anyways, also, number 2, practicing good hygiene. So basically, that could mean just like waking up in the morning and having that self-care routine of washing your face and brushing your teeth. It can be as simple as that, you know, putting on deodorant, going about your day. See friends, make new friends. That's definitely another form of like health and stuff. Exactly. Going out there, getting some sunshine, being able to have the conversation, or having your old friends and just being like, hey, what are you doing today? Kind of thing. Like that can make their day better too as well. Like it's all love. It's all about spreading the love. Okay, and number 4, find ways to relax. Like I said, walks, you know, tea, yoga, maybe listening to music, anything that makes you feel comfortable and relaxed. What do you do that makes you feel comfortable and relaxed?
You know, I'll be honest, like to decompress, I like to meditate and sometimes, you know, swing a little, but yeah, really just try to get into my own space, sometimes clear my head. It could just like be sit on my balcony and like think, or just like take the few extra like minutes to like walk instead of like, you know, drive somewhere and really just like think. I don't know, like listen to music.
Yeah, for sure. No,
all the little things. I should work on meditating though and finding new ways to like decompress.
There are different like ways and forms that you can meditate. Like the way I meditate is like I like to go to the gym. Like I just recently started to do that also because I'm going on a trip, girl. But that's another good way of just like stress relieving, and like if you are having a bad day, just putting all of that energy into those weights. Oh my god, has it helped me out with a lot. I've been journaling also. That's been a really good one.
Yeah.
Really, really good one. It's got me through a lot of stuff. Journaling is a thumbs up. I would suggest it to anybody who's going through something mentally, who just is not just, I'm like, write it down on paper. It's all you can do. You know what I mean? It's really good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And last but not least, try to do something you enjoy every day. So that's kind of like, that's just like the last like little part, but you know what I mean? Just like, it doesn't have to be the biggest thing. Like if you like to do makeup, wake up and do your makeup in the morning. If you like to get your nails done, go get your nails done. If you like to go visit your family, go visit your family. It's just about making yourself feel better in the long run, and just having that sense of like, okay, I'm okay and I can get through this, because everybody has hard times, okay? Man, I'll tell you what, even with the listening music thing, like, that's recent. I recently just started to listen to music again, but I did have a weird period of I wasn't listening to music for like 2 years straight. Like I just wasn't like listening to my music.
I feel like that is just like a form of being like, you know, sad and like not, I wouldn't say as deep as depression, but it could just be surface level depression for sure, because you know you need to move your body and feel and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Everybody's excited. Now we kind of get. Now we know what the show's about.
We're getting hot.
Right.
We're getting into it.
Okay. Now we're gonna be doing a thing called like 3 questions of the day, based on like the topic or whatnot. So basically it's physical health. So obviously I'll be talking about like food, exercise, all that stuff. We also do have different categories like mental health, sexual health, all that spiritual. The list will go on, but for today it will be physical health. So question 1, why is working out / self-care deemed as something overly physical and perfect? What do you think about that? Do you think that has something to do with like society or like people's expectations of what working out would look like? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think? Everybody answer in the comment section. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I need some help with this.
Right? I'm like, well, I don't know. I think it does kind of like have to do with like societal norms in a way, because we do have this thing called social media where everybody is perfect and smiling and fit and abs and, you know, traveling and money. So I definitely do think it has to do with that, and just looking up to like celebrities and like famous people instead of like looking at yourself and being like, I'm a normal person kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm obviously not gonna go through a meal plan and only do the juice cleanses and the drinks. You know what I mean? It's just like, why is it like overly super
Yeah, I definitely
Perfected.
feel like there definitely is a stigma around like just health being like working out in the gym every day, or like, and I'll be honest, like at the most, if I'm lucky, I make it to the gym 3 times a week. So it's like a lot of people, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people spread a false narrative. Like, I don't even feel like you need to work out to have like a healthy lifestyle, you know what I mean? Like, you could just eat really healthy. Like, I don't know, I feel like not everybody's meant to like just be, you know,
right,
like athletic,
perfect, in a way of like,
you know,
right. And so I also have like an article. So Everyday Health says, the way I define self-care is the intentional, proactive pursuit of integrated wellness that balance mind, body, spirit, personally and professionally. And I really, really like that, because when it comes to working and stuff, like, I feel like you do need to be in the right mindset. Like, you can't get the job done if you're all thinking about something else that happened at home, or something that happened between you and your boyfriend, you know, kind of thing. Like, it goes a long way with just making sure that you are okay overall, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just having...
It is very important.
Yeah, self-care is important, for sure. And, like, who doesn't want to live a long life? You can't live a long life if you're not treating your mind, body, and spirit right. Simple. You know what I mean?
And it all plays into each other, because I'll tell you, like, I started working overnights, you know that, and girl, it's been taking a toll on my mental health, especially in the beginning, because I couldn't find a balance of like getting sleep during the day and eating and what times I should eat dinner because I gotta sleep. And so I wasn't eating, and I was just ordering snacks in like the middle of the night, and
go Puck. Sponsor me.
I wasn't getting sleep, so it was just awful, and I was in a bad mood, and I was always wondering like why I was in a bad mood, like why I just didn't want to go to work, and I was just like feeling so lethargic. And then I started like eating better and actually eating meals and like getting energy back. Like it really plays into each other.
And that's perfect that you just said that, because that segues right into my next question. Okay, like perfect, like woohoo. That was like great. Okay, question 2: is breakfast the most important meal of the day? Now, here, I'm just gonna say what the article said. Well, not what the article said, but the information that I found. It said that breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day. And for a good reason. As the name suggests, breakfast supplies the glucose. I wrote too fast. I'm so sorry. I wrote too fast. Glucose boosters, energy levels, alternators, also providing other essential nutrients required for good health. And that kind of makes sense, because you know when you wake up, like when you have those super early morning shifts and you don't get a meal in, like you feel really, really good and charged during the day, because it's just like, oh, you're running on an empty stomach and maybe coffee, but then you really start to deteriorate, you know, after like 2-3 hours. And then your stomach starts to feel all empty and you're just like, ugh. Yeah. So I think eating breakfast definitely is the most important. I feel like it helps with alertness, you know, it keeps you energized, you know what I mean? It gets you ready for the day. And I feel like just making that consistent routine, making sure that like you at least eat something. It doesn't even have to be a big meal. It could be a banana and some toast, like simple as that kind of thing. Just making sure that when you go out the door, you have something in your belly and you're good for the day.
Yeah, and just like to piggyback off of that, I definitely agree. Like I was just gonna say that again, like I feel like there's a stigma that you need to have like eggs, grits, and bacon every fucking morning, you know. Oops, excuse my language. But every morning, and I just, like, it's just unrealistic. Like, some people have to work, and, like, I rather sleep than cook a full breakfast in the morning sometimes, like, I'll be honest. But I feel like it's definitely important to just eat something, or at least drink some water, because both of those are very healthy practices in general.
Yeah. For sure.
And you definitely need energy if you're going to do anything.
Yeah, if you're going to do anything, I suggest eating. Yeah. Okay? Like, if you're going to be, like, lifting heavy things or, like,
definitely
moving around a lot, I definitely suggest eating before you go anywhere. That's just going to be a bad day for everybody. You're going to come back hangry, okay? Probably going to cuss out somebody at work. Yo, back's hurting, okay? Your stomach's empty. You running on 5 hours of sleep. It's not a good combination.
Yes, being tired and hungry is literally the worst.
Yeah. All right. And question 3. After high school, when's the best time to start building workout motivation? If anybody would like to ask any questions or answer that, let's check the comments. But I don't know, what do you think about that? Do you think like does high school set you up for good motivational health afterwards, or do you think they kind of just like just do your own thing after high school?
That is a great question.
Gotta depend on yourself.
I know, like, I mean, honestly, I was actually just thinking about this the other day about like how basketball affected like me as like now an adult, and I was thinking like it taught me a lot of good lessons on just, you know, working with the team and really like being humble about things and stuff. However, I feel like in sports and stuff, I wish they would have touched more on like the health aspect of it, like how important it is to just maintain the health over like being a great athlete.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like telling you like being consistent with eating your vegetables and fruit. Like if you are gonna eat meat that night, add some potatoes and some asparagus. Mm-hmm. That goes a long way, you know what I mean? Like adding some rice. If you're only gonna make salmon that night, like they don't really tell you like, oh, you gotta have a routine kind of thing. It's kind of just like they're just like, oh, it's gym time from third period to fourth.
Protein.
Yeah, protein shakes and that's it.
Yeah, and I just wish I would have known more just like about like the dynamic of being an athlete and healthy and incorporating that, because I feel like a lot more people would join sports if it wasn't so like competitive and like based around like you have to like be the best. What if it was just like about like just being healthy, like just wanting to be like healthy, active, like it's so important. Like I was not good at basketball, like I'll be honest, like I was just fast, like, and anybody will tell you like I was just literally fast, but it was just about I wanted something to do, I wanted to stay healthy, like I just like to run. It's just about staying active, I feel like is the main thing about having a healthy lifestyle too.
Right. And we actually do have a comment. Mr. DG says, sleep is extremely important to our mental health. Most definitely. He posted that like 2-3
That would be like
ago.
the most important, honestly.
Getting rest, getting that REM cycle in, you know what I mean? Like that's some serious stuff. Like, especially if you get woken up around that time too, it will mess you up for the rest of the day. Like, do you know what the REM cycle is? Mm-hmm. It's when they're like in the deepest part of your sleep. So like that happens like 3-4 hours in, like you gotta like be asleep like for a long time in order for it to really hit and get those 8 hours in. But get 8 hours of sleep. 8 hours, important.
Oh, sleep is so important.
Okay. And Johnny D said, "Hello, ladies," with the arm.
Hey,
Johnny. Okay. And then we're still kind of in question 3 or whatever, but just here's like a list of things that I suggest that I also got on an article. It will be in the link description below. Set your goals, like, you know, like make like, oh, in the morning I'm going to walk for 10 minutes. Or in the morning I'm going to make sure that I eat kind of thing. Like just have little goals, like baby steps for sure. Like make sure that you're like achieving them. It doesn't have to be something super big, but just make sure you have that list of stuff that you know you can do. You hear the you. Emphasis on the you. This is very broad and extreme for everybody. So just set goals for yourself that work for you. Like I like to have tea in the morning. That's what gets me going. Some people like to have coffee. Anyways, on to the next one. Make it fun. So also, yes. And I will also be having links to Spotify on workout playlists that you can listen to.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, so it's like I have these cute, fun little names. Stay tuned for those. They will be on the way. But yes, there will be like
that is so fun.
Yeah, a little workout playlist. You know, Bootylicious Bubble Yums is one of them. Okay. 6-pack and stacks is another. Our week. No, but yeah. Stay tuned. Yeah, just make it fun, you know? Invite friends. Yeah. Have your friends come. Or like, hey, Mom, let's hang out and go work out today kind of thing. Hey, Dad, you've been sitting in the house watching movies all day. Let's go on a walk kind of thing. Like, make it fun. Make it eventful. Make it live. And then next one. make physical activity part of your routine. So that could mean
staying active again.
Yeah, just like staying active, being consistent. It doesn't have to be something super big. Like it could be like you do push-ups in the morning, or you could, I don't know, cook for the whole family in the morning, because that's a job. Just make it a part of your routine kind of thing. Like do chores. That's a workout. You know what I mean? All right, and number 3, put it on paper. Like I said, set a goal, make that list.
Something you can look at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Motivation to knock out everything that's on there and then make another one. You know what I mean? Join forces, same thing. Bring friends, neighbors, have like a host, like I don't know, like post papers around, like if you have an apartment complex or if you live in like a suburban area, maybe put up like posters like, hey, I'm hosting like a neighborhood workout kind of thing. If you want to bring the kids, you know what I mean? I'll have juice boxes and one of the playlists, you feel me? Get your mind right playlist, okay? And then reward yourself. So that could be,
I'm happy you included that.
Yes, reward
that
yourself.
Is the
What
most
would you
important.
have to say on that one?
Wow. Okay. So I guess like a form of self-care that I have and a way of like rewarding myself and keeping myself from burning out at work is I will have these like periodic trips that I go throughout the year. So like in the beginning of the year, I will just start talking to friends, or like in maybe the like lower like or the end of the last year, the previous year, and I'll start planning trips for the next year. And really, like, just, like, looking forward to those trips. Like, whenever I start getting down or, like, oh, I don't want to go to work, I'm like, okay, but I got that trip coming up, though. Like, let me look cute. Let me get some money in my pocket, okay? So, yeah, that's definitely just my way of, like, staying optimistic, trying to, like, stay in a good headspace, trying to, you know, encourage myself to, like, stay looking cute and, you know,
do something that makes you feel good. That brings
have something
happiness.
To look forward to.
Yes, that too. Having something to look forward to.
Traveling gives me like meaning. So like I wouldn't say like travel if you like aren't in a financial situation. Traveling is expensive sometimes, girl. Like I be planning these trips for years.
But that money starts to add up.
And it really starts to add up. Okay. But I will say just find your thing. Like find your thing. People skateboard. Like people do all types of stuff. Like I wish traveling was free.
Yeah, for sure. No, I wish traveling was free too. It's like we would do a road trip, but that's too dangerous.
I would love to take a bus if anybody like wants to do a bus ride. I'm just not doing it alone.
Yeah, no.
It's scary. I went once. It was so scary.
Dang.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. And then the last but not least, be flexible. So like I said, it doesn't have to be something where it's like you have to work out 5 times a day at 5 a.m. and you're done by 3, and make sure you have a protein shake when you're done. Just be flexible. Just like if you're not working that day, you know, take that day off. And if you're not working the next day, work out. Like it doesn't have to be something that's like super structural and routine and you got to be on top of it. It can be something that you can slowly ease into and then build that momentum of 5 days a week, 5 a.m. protein shake at the end kind of thing, you know, because we are normal people at the end of the day. We are not machines. We are not robots, okay? We are not meant to wake up at 5 a.m. all the time on the dot. You know, sometimes we have something to do the next day and we got to get rest for that. We can't, you know what I mean? So it's just knowing that you can have that extra day off kind of thing for yourself to just relax, do what you want to do, and make it good, make it fun. Yeah. That's what I've been doing. Shoot, I was like, I'd be looking at the time. I'm like, what time is it? I'm just go down to the gym. Like, I'd be bored. Like, I bring my brother down. I bring Squishy Doo down.
Oh,
yeah, I bring him down.
The infant. Yes. So you guys have no excuse.
I bring the 1-year-old downstairs. Okay, I get him set up with goldfish and a banana. I bring down a ball for him in the gym, and he is good to go. Just make sure he doesn't touch anything or smash his little baby stuff on the weights. That's it. And then it's done for the day.
Who say kids can't be in the gym?
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta make sure your kid is not bad. No, that's a different story.
It's definitely being about realistic. You have to be realistic. Like, I don't like working out. But, like she said, I also don't like to drink water. So, when I'm at work, I make it a point to only, like, bring my water bottle. Like, I won't order juice and stuff. Like, I'll try not to. I'll try to just drink water. And, like, that's, like, my thing. Like, my way of, like, making an effort. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby steps with the water.
Baby steps. Okay. What's that little yay in the background? I don't know what that was. But yeah, that's our 3 questions of the day. Mm-hmm. So what did you think about them? Like, how do you feel, guys, about the first episode? Please put some information and some content down in some comments down below, or any ideas that we can have for next episode or next live stream coming up, depending on how you feel. But yes, definitely please put some content and some comments in the link below. But how did you feel about the first episode? I mean, obviously we're not done. We got to do the Kahoot.
Yes.
How'd you feel?
I'm excited for the game coming up. But I feel like this is good. We definitely need to talk about just being healthy in the, like, not the way society, like, shoves it down your throat. Because, like, I'm not gonna just, like, say, like, there's just one way to do it. Like, everybody's different. But there's definitely little things you can do, and I feel like everybody can tailor that to their own preferences and needs. Like, really set those goals, like you said, and this is just great stuff to cover. Like, I just love it.
This is exactly what this platform is going to be used for and about. That societal norms out the door.
Yeah.
We're not here for societal norms. We're out the box, okay? We're going to go by what the people want, not what the people think they want. You know what I mean? Like, even with meal plans, like, do meal plans work? Is anybody doing meal plans? Do those actually, like, do those work? Like, I understand, like, if you're on a budget, that makes sense. But if you're working out, do they work? Like,
you know, and that's a good question for somebody working out, because I will say, because I was working overnight, well, I still am working overnight, I sometimes try to meal prep for, like, a week ahead. It is definitely hard, though. And
it's like eating the same thing every day.
Well, see, girl, that's the thing. I try to, like, cook different things. Like, I try to cook, like, 4, maybe, like, 3 things, and, like, the last thing can be made into, like, 2 different dishes. So I'll make beef, maybe, and then make tacos and nachos. You know, like, try to make 2 different things.
See, be versatile.
But, girl, you've been in the kitchen forever. Like, nobody told you that shit. Nobody told you to be in the kitchen for 5 to 6 hours.
Look, I didn't know that. And I like to cook, too, so I didn't know it was going to be just making chicken.
I'm like, fuck. I'm like, now I got to move on to my next meal, and meal for Friday. Like,
okay, now, yeah, so I can understand why the one meal for the week works best, but, like, does it work and build muscle when you eat it?
True, because you do need to have those different components and different fruits and veggies and different types of food. I definitely agree. You can't just eat enchiladas every day. No. But I do love a good enchilada bake, man. Like, oh.
I know, Mom makes the best enchilada bake.
She sure does, man. Oh my God, like, I'm really thinking about
Shout
that right
out to Mom.
Shout out to Mom.
Okay,
watching
enchilada bake.
Make me some enchilada bake for my house.
I'm weak. Okay.
Stay healthy, guys.
Staying healthy. I mean, enchiladas are healthy.
Honestly, though, yeah.
No, not really.
It really starts to when you're young, to, like, the habits that, you know, when we were a kid. Because I'll tell you, my mom,
she was not playing.
Quinoa was her favorite thing.
Couscous, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, salmon. It's curry tonight, guys.
It wasn't because we was really healthy, though. It's because we ain't have no money. So, like,
it doesn't, like, and that's a good thing to say too. Like, you don't have to be the richest person on earth to eat healthy. There's no excuse.
We was
that $1.25 McDonald's burger ain't crap to what a curry can throw down.
Okay.
Okay, the curry will last you a whole week.
Somebody tagged Annette Holloway. I'm calling.
Please.
Her curry, though, smacks. Okay, and literally no meat in it. Like,
it was like carrots, potatoes, and then she would, like, do, like, baked yams. Do you remember when she would do like baked yams? I still have those, like, every now and then. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to be rich to eat healthy.
Yeah, we were basically pescatarians when we were kids.
Basically. She was all we ate was vegetables.
We
would have, like, the occasional, like, chicken. We would have, like, the occasional, like, she would cook turkey meat. She would cook turkey meat a lot.
She would spice it up with a little salmon,
you know what I mean?
Tilapia.
Yeah, but it wasn't like always ever like we're having beef and pork tonight.
We never ate pork.
Mac and cheese kind of thing. Yeah. Like, we would have it, but it would just be like we would pair it with.
Sometimes it would be the veggie meat. We've been eating veggie meat since it was popular. Like, before it was popular.
We was eating veggie tacos.
Y'all don't remember the Beyond Meat, okay? Y'all don't remember.
With like the smiling mustache man. That man is gone now. Or like his name is changed.
Man, he was before his time, okay? But
it really was good stuff. Like
that
you couldn't
was.
tell. I feel like the fake meat
my
now
mom
is
would
getting
always
weird.
be trying to trick people. Like she would be like, don't tell anybody. It's the veggie meat before
It's like
they eat the taco, like until after, and then we gonna tell them, and then they would just eat it, and they'd be like, "Oh my god,
smash.
it's so good."
They would ask for
then my
more
mom would
tacos.
be like, "Vegetables."
It's veggie meat.
People would get so mad sometimes,
But they would be so mad, but they just want another one because it's good.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
We get a lot of topic. We love our mother.
We do. All right, now on to the Kahoot. And we will also be doing things on the show like playing fun questionnaire, quiz games. And today we're going to be doing Do You Know Your Body? And so basically this is just an anatomy quiz game. It's just going to be a fun, quick little, 10 questions. It's going to be 20 seconds long. If anybody knows what Kahoot is, I was in high school. If you used to Kahoot, you know what Kahoot is. Everybody used to get lit when the teacher was like Kahoot. Everybody would pull out their phone. Do you remember when everybody would just like whip out their phone?
I know y'all remember Kahoot.
And then just be like, yes, and just be smashing on the questions. Anyways, let's get this started. And then I don't know how I would show you guys. I guess I'm just going to say the questions and then maybe like put the phone up to my screen so you can see. Maybe you guys can try to answer a couple questions in the comment section down below. Give me 1 second. Technical difficulties.
I'll start singing for you guys. Memories.
Or no music.
No music. Hey.
No music. No music. No music. Why is it not?
Oh no! Oh snap! Text and tag me in something on Facebook. Thanks, Text. Shout out to you if you're watching this. Sorry, that was like way off topic. I don't even know why I said that. But.
So let me play it.
Comments?
We have some new ones.
Let me see.
Because I saw 2 in there. I saw 2 already.
Let's not leave y'all hanging.
Shout them out, okay.
Okay. Jermaine Jude said, "Good luck with your show, ladies."
Thank you. Shout out to you.
And it's really her first day, her first show. I'm so proud of her.
I wish we had like blowhorns. I wish we would have bought party hats.
If you're an OG fan, you remember she would always be supporting and showing up for Udia and
remember this face.
Really coming, man, she would always be volunteering. I would always be calling her because people would be calling out and couldn't make it, and she would always just be there. So I'm so proud
I love
of
a good debate. So that's not even a question about it. If you know me, I'm very passionate when I get to talking.
And that's why I love to bring you. And everybody loves you. Oh my god.
Yes, I'm very excited. So I have to download it real quick. It's halfway there. But online is not letting me play without doing a plan, and I already went through this on my computer, so I know I don't have to pay anything. So
I'm not paying that money, okay?
And I'm getting billed $10 a month to play a Kahoot game for once a week? Yeah, no. That's ridiculous. Break! We'll see you in a minute. Peace. back. We got it together for the Kahoot game. All right. And so since we're live, we can't show you guys. But I am going to be answering the questions and saying them out loud. So, in which part of the body does the smallest bones occur?
I would say hand, ears, or foot.
You gotta say one, Bree. You gotta say one.
Dang!
Everybody asked, what do you think? What do you think
guys,
it is?
help me out here. I really need some help. Because I'm just going to say ear, though, because I feel like I heard that somewhere before.
And you are right. Correct. I wish we had a bell. Ding, 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 ding. She was right. Okay. That was good. Yes, it is the ear. It is the ear. I know you would think it would probably be your fingers, but it is the ear. And you know what's crazy? Do you remember the science fair project I did on ears?
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's where I knew it from, because I feel like I just have this faint memory of knowing that, like, the ear, there's, like, the smallest bone in the ear is, like, the most powerful bone or something like that.
Yeah, it's like, I forgot what it was called.
Something.
It was a long time ago.
Something with a C.
It's like 5th grade. Okay. So it looks like, wait, do you have more comments? Or is this...
Oh, do we?
I think so. Need some of that. Okay, so Charged Up Film says, yo, mama needs some of that fire cooking around here. Indeed she does.
Like
maybe next time I'll tell her.
Okay.
I know, right? Maybe next time I'll tell her. Somebody says, Johnny Doe says, shout out to moms.
No, seriously, because he was really hyping her up, and I'm trying to say, man, healthy can still be tasty.
Healthy can still be tasty, and we had
Doesn't have to
plenty
be
of
tofu.
vegan friends, okay, who would smash on some seasoned kale.
Vegan cake? Okay, now the kale, and y'all really sip on kale, like, man, if you don't eat kale, like, you really, healthy lifestyle, guys.
It's
start with kale.
It's simple.
Crispy kale. Like, ooh, put in some butter.
Secret is liquid aminos. Anyways, question 2. True or false? Is the nose of an average human being as long as the length of their thumb? So, is it true that the length of your thumb is the same length as your nose? True or false?
I know y'all at home right now all like...
True or false?
I'm just gonna say... I don't think so.
It's true. Oh. The length of your thumb to your nose is the same size. Isn't that crazy?
Dang it, I should have tried it.
Isn't that crazy? It's like, whoop.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Dang, I got a long nose, man.
Yes, we do.
Ew, hitchhiker's thing.
Oh, the ones where they're like, oh, have you seen one that really goes all the way back? I was concerned. I'm like, dude, what did you do? Okay, number 3. Which part of the human body gets replaced every month? I had a meme of Abby Lee Miller saying everyone's replaceable. Okay, I was prepared. Okay, if you know who Abby Lee Miller is on Dance Moms, everyone's replaceable. But what do you think?
Oh my god.
So which part of the body gets replaced every month? What do you guys think?
I got nothing, honestly. Hair? I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Yeah.
All right, well, before we answer...
Nails.
Before we answer... Johnny Doe in the comments... wow, he's commenting a lot. He's saying, I'm horrible when it comes to eating healthy. I'll eat whatever is close and open. See, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. We also do have things called food deserts. We live in a thing called a food desert.
Yes.
That's I totally get it. Yes, we have Carl's Jr., Popeyes, we got Starbucks right next to the house. We have McDonald's down the street. That's what I'm saying. We totally get the temptation of getting a $1 sandwich. I totally understand, but it's not right and it's not healthy. And the answer to the question is skin. Skin gets replaced every month. You shed your skin every month.
Wow.
Yeah.
And keep commenting, guys. We love the comments.
Yes. Please, thank you. I know it's fun to be interactive. Johnny Doe said nails. Like you said, no. Wrong. And then... It's okay, guys. That's what we're here for. Do you know your body? Okay? Mr. DG says, Popeye's so fire.
I know, but I was just saying the $2, or what is it, $2 Tuesdays?
Oh,
man, y'all
two-piece Tuesday. Oh, I went to East High School in the 2-piece Tuesdays.
Okay, no, there's still a day, and I was just there on Tuesday. Like, we don't have to say you have to eat healthy all the time. Sometimes you could throw a little 2-piece Tuesday in there.
That's what I'm saying. The you know what I mean? The reward yourself could be a 2-piece Tuesday, but guess what? The rest of the week, Brussels sprouts. You can't go back. You can't keep well, I like Brussels sprouts. I like mine with butter.
Really do.
And like it's sizzled in the pan. It's actually really good.
Yeah.
With like a little garlic salt. It's actually really good. Okay. Question 4. At what rate does an average human being sneeze? And I'm just gonna throw them out there. 200 miles per hour, 75 miles per hour, 100 miles per hour, or 30 miles per hour. You guys, what do you guys think?
30.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the comment section. What do you guys think? Okay, no comments yet. 100 miles per hour. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Dang, that's a fast.
Yeah, well, it kind of makes sense though.
Yeah, it does.
Guys, as I was writing these questions, I was learning a lot too. So I was like,
do you know your body?
No, I don't. I'm kidding, I do. But that's crazy, right? Like when you sneeze, it's like, like a bullet, like you can shoot somebody.
That's kind of nasty.
That is kind of gross. That's why people tell you to cover your nose. You literally have germs shooting at you 100 miles per hour. Vampire cough. Do this.
Disgusting.
Teach your children to do this.
Oh my god, especially the kids.
So
They just be
bad.
going over here.
Just
just
sneezing on your phone in your face, like
Dicky, like clean your kids.
Yeah, just clean children. All right. Now, higher mental activities are controlled by the frontal lobe. True or false? I'm gonna go check the comment section.
Yeah, because I need a little help with this one, guys. Facebook.
True or false? You checking Facebook? Oh,
no,
perfect.
I'm calling on our Facebook family.
Please you check the Facebook ones, I'll check the YouTube ones.
Okay.
Who said that one? What did you put that
I
one
said
already?
yes.
Okay.
I be getting the questions.
All right, and the answer is true. The frontal lobe does control the mental activities.
So what does that all include?
Dang, I took psychology, so let me think. It's like the frontal lobe is like it's like the main. So your brain basically grows like this. So you start from the back of your head, and then eventually everything else starts to connect the dots to the front part. So it's basically everything is all good to go and charged up. You know, when you're 25, that's like when you say your brain is like fully processed. It's right here. So that's basically all the activity and everything. You know, it's just like building up from the back of your head to the top. So that's why they tell you not really to be careful with the baby's back of the head and stuff like that. Because that stuff is very, very sensitive. Because that part hasn't been grown yet, and this part definitely hasn't been grown yet. So that's basically what it is. It's just helping everything out.
Important.
Yeah. Frontal lobe keeps you sane.
Yeah, I feel like, but like I'm so bad at psychology and things and brain. But I feel like, and I want to say that is the most important or one of the most important lobes of the brain. Yeah,
it's the most important. Yeah. Because it's the one that's fully developed. Like the one that gets fully developed when you're 25. So that's really important. So try not to dunk your head too much before you're 25. Or drugs. Yes, drugs fry your brain.
And
like a skillet.
Especially if you're just not getting them from reliable people. A lot of things are being laced nowadays. You need to really be cautious.
Yeah, fentanyl is being very prevalent body like here in Colorado. It's getting kind of scary.
People are lacing weed with fentanyl.
Yeah.
So it's just getting too much.
So just be on the lookout. Be safe. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Just make sure your brain is okay.
Yeah. Literally.
All right, and on to the next. But after, I was gonna say shout out to Mr. Tremento, my psychology teacher. He was an Aries. His wife had the same birthday as me. It was crazy. He was a crazy man. He was a crazy man. He had the glasses, and he would wear like the old 70s like bow ties, like you know those like the string ties, like you know what I mean, the one with that metal. Ones. Yeah, that he would wear
little
those.
Cowboy ones.
He was a cool guy.
I like those. Those are kind of stylish.
He was a cool guy. He was cool. All the teachers hated him though. He was such an Aries. He was such like, I don't give a F about what you have to say. I'm gonna teach these kids how I want to teach them. Okay, I learned so much from them.
We all love that teacher who doesn't give a F.
He was insane. Okay, love him though. How many bones does the wrist contain? 54, 30, 18, or 74? Jump back to the comments.
18.
Wow. Johnny Doe says 54. Drum roll. Let's see. He is correct. It's 54 bones. I don't know how the heck he knew that.
I
know. Good job. But yes, the wrist has 54 bones. Isn't that? Well, because it has to do this. You know what I mean? Yeah. If it's all stiff like your, like your arm and like your legs, then you won't be able to
hit that jumper. Okay.
You know what I mean? It's mobile, so it's literally, it's like rolling balls that are stuck together kind of thing. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of weird. Right?
All right. Number 7. What is the spleen's purpose? Okay, and I'm going to go through them, obviously. Helps filter lungs, supports other organs, removes toxins from your bladder, or fights invading germs in the body.
Fights invading germs.
Because nobody really knows what a spleen is for. Everybody's like, what's a spleen? Like, I always see that in movies where everybody's like, I don't know what a spleen is. It's just like, have you never seen like where people are like always talking about a spleen? I don't know.
I know if you get it removed that you're more prone to like get sick and stuff. So that's why I made my guess.
I'm gonna go check the comments. And Brie is correct. Okay, fights invading germs in the blood. Okay, everything in your body has a purpose. Your spleen has a purpose. Your livers have a purpose. Okay, the whole thing would shut down if you lose one thing. Okay, just throw off the whole train off the tracks. Well, I'm just saying, but like the important stuff, you know what I mean? Throw the whole train off the tracks.
Your insides should look as good as your outsides.
Yes, thank you. That's a good one. Good saying. Your inside should look as good as your outsides. I've never heard that until today.
Can't be cute on the outside and then your inside's just dead, black and milds and Hennessy.
True.
It's serious.
Yeah, McDonald's burgers and stuff.
McDonald's burgers, a good mix. No water.
Yeah, no, it's not a good mix. All right. Question 8. True or false? On average, it takes 12 weeks for a bone to heal. True or false? What do you guys think?
So I feel like it takes like 4 to 8 weeks.
Okay. So this is a comment that Johnny Doe from the last question said. He said removes toxins from your body, but we already kind of went through that.
My man,
homegirl was right. Yes, y'all was right. Okay, but what do you think? True or false?
And we'll give you guys a second to answer that one.
Yeah, if you want them.
If you want to answer. But I
say true.
Did you write the question?
Yes. It's true.
I say true.
I say true.
Girl, you done wrote the question.
Well, some of them actually, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna forget some of the answers.
Right.
Since like I'm reading through them, kind of thing, I wanted it to be interactive, like a game. Next time, but we're on live and it's the first day, so this is even kind of better. But yes, true. It takes 12 weeks to heal a bone, and I just think that's kind of crazy. That the fact that we can it's like it hurts. I've never broken a bone before, but like that's crazy. The fact that we can grow that bone back. I know it's not gonna be the best. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be soft, tissue and cartilage and all that stuff. Because that's crazy though. You can grow your bone back.
Lizards.
Yeah, literally. Well, obviously, if you cut off your hand's gone. Lizards. If you cut off a gecko's or a lizard's tail, it will grow back. But if you cut off a human's hand, it will not come back. It won't come back. We're not lizards. We're not lizards in that way.
To a certain extent, our bodies rejuvenate, not to the extent of a lizard. Don't. We're
not invincible. Okay, there's only so far.
That's a
levels
good point
that we can take
up, though.
Yeah,
you are not a one-man army. I feel like a lot of, especially men out here, need to hear that. Y'all be thinking y'all big and bad. Like,
literally, no.
come on, but like, you need to eat healthy. You're not bulletproof. None of that. Like, take care of yourself.
Like, you think you all big and bad, and then them arteries start clogging up.
Okay.
And the next thing you know,
cirrhosis.
That's what I'm saying. Gout, you know, gout's bad.
Gout is
bad. Gout's Next topic. It's gross. Next topic. Okay, question 9. How many muscles do we have when we smile? I'm gonna go through the list. 17, 100, 10, or 25? 100. Okay, this is from the last question.
No.
Mr. Dr. G said false. We figured out it was true. It takes 12 weeks to grow your wrong.
Mr. DG.
Mr. DG. Okay, he answered again. He said 25 sounds about right. Bree, would you say 100? Okay. Yes. The answer is 17. It takes 17 muscles, right? It's an odd number. I'm just trying to like think of like where the placements and like the layouts are. Like that's weird. Like 17 muscles. Like is it like 1, 2?
That's funny because like a face should like it's usually sometimes identical on the same side, but like how is that identical?
How? Right? It's like maybe like the top lip is being added and like the bottom. Maybe those are like the odd ones out, and then maybe it's like that kind of. I don't know. Next quiz. That's gonna be on the next quiz. Okay, but yes, 17 muscles is what it takes for you to smile. Now, question 10 and the last question of them all. How many objects does your eye catch in a second? And the first one, 67, 50, 100, or 20 objects?
20.
Comment section. Okay, nothing yet.
Give you guys
drum
a second.
roll, you know what I mean? Drum roll, please. Bree, thank you. We actually had drumsticks there. I need a bell. I need noise over here.
Yeah, we do.
Soon enough.
I want a gavel.
This setup will be. It's perfect now, but it'll be 10 times better. Yeah, we're gonna make it fun. Okay. All right. And the answer is 50 objects.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's crazy. You're looking at 50 things in a second, which kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, everything's in front of you, so of course you're going to look at everything. But if, like, you're moving your eyes around, you know what I mean? You're obviously going to catch that, and that, and that, and that.
That is crazy to think that you're taking in that much.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, guys, that was the last question of the day. And that was the first episode. Party time, party time, party time. All right. And so, yes, you guys can catch me on our network. Whoop, 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 whoop. Where's the little, there's a little sailboat here.
Yeah, it's a foam finger.
I know, right? It's going to be really interactive, guys. Just give us a second. But yes, you can catch me on our network on, we're going to be I'm going to be filming on Mondays, posting on the weekend, maybe Saturday, latest Sunday. Girl. Tap in with me. You can sell your credentials if you want to.
Hey guys. Breezy, I don't really know what to shout out. If you want to follow my Instagram, you could definitely give me a little follow. Aubrey Guam, like AUBREE Guam.
GUAM.
Yes.
Not a lot of people. Oh, it's
so
like,
follow me. Follow your girl.
Well, you think I feel like people know how to spell Guam. But
you should know how to spell Guam, and if you don't, look it up.
Yes. But yes, I would like to thank everybody who viewed us today and who were nice enough to comment on the video. I'm so excited.
We got a lot of love tonight.
I know I was really nervous, but I'm happy it all went out and just came out perfect, guys. And just be ready for the next video. And you know what I mean?
Thank you so much for having me. Oh, I love you, sis.
Love you too. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the AHRR Network to get more of Get Your Mind Right. And
Get Your Mind Right.
Peace out. It's your host, Gabrielle. And don't forget to